In the first installment in my Pop Funko reviews, I've got this, the 4th Doctor, and this isn't the normal sort of run figure. This is the special Hot Topic exclusive, which comes with Jellybabies, although this one doesn't even have the Hot Topic sticker, which is quite unusual. So on the front we've got the usual window display. I'm going to move all of those figures. On the side, on the back we can see all the other figures. Pause now if you want to have a look. They don't include the variations in the figures, but they're the sort of standard wave. Other side we've got a nice picture, and it sort of follows that Series 7 onwards sort of packaging design of the weird colours. Actually, mainly it was from Peter Capaldi's era. On the back's nothing, and there's the front. So here he is out of his packaging, and I think, personally, this is the best figure I've picked up. It is so detailed, it's so brilliantly sculpted, it's got all the little bits and pieces that Tom Baker's Doctor featured, and I just think it's great. So at the top we have his brilliant fedora, which has been nicely painted. I do feel like they've pretty much colour matched all the character options 4th Doctors, because this is very similar to his sort of colour scheme from one of the figures, which I'll show later in a sort of comparison. The band running all the way around it. And it's just, I think it's great. It's the perfect position to be seated. Now, the Funko figures aren't known for an amazing amount of detail in their sculpts, but this is iconically Tom Baker. As you can see, his curls all the way around, an amazing sculpt. You don't really come to expect anything of colour variation in Funko figures, so this is as good as we're going to get. Moving on to his costume, and it is amazing. The amount of colour and sculpting on this is stunning. The scarf is great. I do feel like it could have been wrapped around maybe an extra time to give it that proper Tom Baker length, but it is great. As you can see, all the buttons and the lapels and the stitching is just present on the back, and it looks great. There's great trouser and even some creasing at the bottom to give it that sort of, oversized effect. His cravat is sculpted in there, all the buttons, all the, sort of patterns on the waistcoat. The trousers, again, have a sort of fly area. So there's this amazing attention to detail. And even the boots, something I love about all the Doctor figures, basically, because they all basically wear boots. They've got this nice shiny gloss effect to finish off the boots. And finally, of course, we have the Jellybabies. And they're all present in his hand, and he's out offering it to the audience. That's you guys. You may be surprised by this, but a Pop Funko only has the articulation of a head twist. And my one's quite loose, and it does worry me that it might fall off, but it's been fine so far. So turning to a size comparison, the Funko obviously stands much shorter than the character options 5-inch scale 4th Doctor, and, oversizes the character building 4th Doctor. And when compared to one of the other Doctors, he looks great and perfect in scale.
Jellybaby?
Are you kidding me? So as I've stated, this is my favourite Funko figure from this first wave of Doctor Who figures. All the others seem to have this sort of strange sculpting or a bit of the wrong colour in certain areas, but this figure is perfect on all fronts. I think it is, out of all of them, the one figure you should really pick up. Annoyingly, I don't have the other 4th Doctor to compare it to, but just from looking at the promo images and seeing it at the shop, it looks as equally brilliant, with it being the purple frock coat sort of variant, although it's the normal run, and it has the sonic screwdriver in his hand, which is even more iconic, sort of. I like this more because I do think the Jellybabies sum up the 4th Doctor. This is the 4th Doctor Jellybaby Hot Topics exclusive, and I think most stores will get this in for you if you ask them. And stay tuned for my next Pop Funko review, and subscribe if you want things other than Pop Funko reviews, because that's fair enough. Bye bye.
Jellybaby, Jellybaby, Jellybaby.